Ladies and gentlemen, there's something that I do. Most of my friends know this. Once a person tells me that they lost their job or they were sacked from their job, I tell them congratulations. Why? Because we know what's past and we also know that what's coming is better. But you might think that this is just a play on words. Let me share my personal story with you. Okay. Many, many years ago, it feels like 100 years ago now, I was demoted. I was a boss, changed jobs. I won't share the major details, but I want you to know that I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't steal. I didn't lie. I didn't do anything wrong. As a matter of fact, what I did, I was supposed to be promoted for it, but story for another day. So I was demoted. They put me in sales. I was head of procurement and they demoted me to sales. Now, if you're a procurement person, you know next to nothing about sales. So it was obvious they put me in sales so that, I could get frustrated and leave. And when I got home, I told my husband, I said, I'm going to leave. Don't they know a whole boss like me? They're making me a small customer officer, something like that. My husband said, why do you want to leave? Are they going to reduce your salary? I said, no. I said, take it as an opportunity to learn. I'm grateful to God that I listened to those words. So, struggled with it for a bit. I did it for about 18 months. But I think at the end of the day, one of the organs just decided, we don't need this lady in this organization. And so he proceeded to sack me. Before then, in all of my career, I'd never received a poor performance thing. I was always a top flying candidate, a top employee. So this completely broke my heart. It shattered me and that was when I found out that I had linked my value to my career. But I digress again. You know what now happened? Of course, I started wishing them evil. Sometimes I'll cry, curse, pray, weep. In all of that, I didn't hear anything from God. God was just silent until after I started to take time to get over it. And God helped me to get over it. 7 years later, somebody was looking for an employee for a job, a very good job. So what did they do? They went on LinkedIn. They typed in procurement manager with sales experience. How many people did they find? None. Only me. And that was how I got the job. Of course, they recruited, they interviewed other people, but the headhunter said when he typed in procurement sales church, because I also volunteer in the church, when he typed in procurement sales church, he said that it was my name that he saw. So let me tell you, that demotion is the shortcut. That rejection, that sack letter is your shortcut. There are some skills you are picking along. So don't get dejected or sad. So Yakubu, manage. Don't worry. It is a redirection. So wipe your tears. Don't let it bring you down. It is just the shortcut to your success. I pray that this has helped you because it really helped me. God bless you. Bye.